Sorry, got some sawdust on you. Is that better? Maybe. Well, here is what I've got. Up here, when a tree goes down, as long as it doesn't touch the ground, it doesn't rot. It's okay. So I want to clean this up. Meanwhile, we need lots of wood here for building. So I'm going to bring a saw over here and clean these limbs off at first. And I'm going to leave the bottom ones to hold it up. And I'm going to try to mill my boards out of this as it stands here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing next. So let's see how many boards we can get out of this with the Alaska Chainsaw Mill. Let me go get my stuff. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut these while the log is standing. That's why I leave the branches on the bottom. They'll actually support it. So I'm going to take a piece out right here, but I'm going to leave like 10% of it in there so I can fit the saw in and take my first pass. And these first ones, I think I'm going to go with 8-footers. So I'm going to start cutting this out now, and then I can set up my rails. It's going to be a little bit of messing around because the rails are much longer than this, so they got to be all the way down to get started, and then I'll have to move them up later. So we'll get it figured out. And that will give me the gap I need to put my rails in. So I'll get started with that. The rails are a little inconvenient as far as the sheer bulk and weight of them goes, but there's honestly nothing more stable for doing this. I guess it's the exercise I wanted. So now I will take these plates off, and I'm going to run the beam mill and get it to a 6-inch width first. Ooh, 30. Carry this back. And I don't know if you do this, but every time after running a chainsaw like that, I always let it idle for, 30, 40 seconds just so it can cool off a little bit before you shut it off. But that's what I do with the beam mill. Now I've got a perpendicular surface to this surface. I'll do the same on the other side, and I'll offset it so that it is 6 inches wide. I'll reset up the big mill, and I'll get probably 4 1-inch boards out of that. So let's set it up to the other side and cut that. don't really want to cut that off. Sorry, got some sawdust on you. Is that better? Maybe. I don't want to cut this limb off because that's pretty much all that's holding me up right now. So, I'm going to have to try to cheat. Whew, cutting that close. And there we go. There's really not much holding that up now. I'm not sure how it's staying up. You should see what a mess this camera is. Okay, now you can see I've got it cut down to my 6-inch width. And now I will set up my chainsaw mill with some 1-inch spacers. And I'm ready to cut some 1-inch boards. And I think I can do this, judge it by the tree, probably 4 more times. So I can get quite a stack of boards out of this one tree that's just laying down dead. These are the spacers that I use. They're actually made out of a maple cutting board, and I cut them to exact dimensions, and that helps my chainsaw mill setup go a lot quicker. Yeah. Okay, I'll be there in a bit. Okay, Phyllis says it's time for coffee. Let's haul these boards up there. Okay, stay with me. We're going to try to get back. Carrying 4 of these. Okay, got them. Whew. I got boards.
Got wood?
Yeah. Here we are. This is the second one. This one I'm making 10-foot 2x6s out of. I could have made them 7. I couldn't quite fit 8. So makes your slabs a little thicker, but I guess we can always use the firewood. But yeah, I'll cut this knob off the end and I should get a solid 5 of them out of here. But yeah, nice and perpendicular, and it's just kind of a cool way, you know, you stand back and look at it, and that's just how the tree was laying. And yeah, we'll cut them up. So I'll leave that for the last minute, but I gotta set up the big saw. I gotta put some fuel in it, and yeah, and that is too, if you don't know, that is the Chinese version of the 660 Husqvarna. It's a Hasselfarmer. So it has, I'd say it's worked pretty well. I really can't complain. It's got plenty of power, and oddly enough, I think it's a little bit better on fuel than my big Stills. So yeah, let's get that set up so we can cut these boards quick. Well, there you have it. That's making boards out of a tree that's still laying on the ground. It's kind of nice for a couple reasons. You get to leave the mess out in the woods instead of bringing all this sawdust back home. But it just works really good. It's really stable, and you don't have to move the logs around at all to start cutting them. So I just made I got 5 1x6s by 8 foot long, and I got 5 1x6s by 10 foot long, and I think I can do at least one more 10 footer out of this tree. So that'll give me a total of 10 1-inch 2x6s and 5 1-inch 2x6s that are 8 feet long. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. This hosel former, I love this saw. It's sometimes a little bit hard starting, but I think that the new spark plug will take care of that. And yeah, the biggest tip I got is to use those pre-made blocks, because they help your setup time from one to the other go really fast, instead of trying to use the gauges on the chainsaw mill. So unfortunately, it is that time of day where we're going to have to leave and catch the train. So I got to haul all this stuff back, and yeah, we'll catch the train, and we'll catch you the next time we're out here.